NBA prize picks for Friday, February 9th. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Hit the like button. I'm going to go give you 6 plays for today. It's Flex Friday. You can save it for when the promo is active. Use any that you want. A sneak peek inside the DFS Army Proptimizer, a tool that we have. Let's do the intro. A lot to get to today. Here we go. All right, this is the DFS Army Proptimizer. If you've never seen it, it compares prize pick lines. We got sportsbook odds, sportsbook projection based on those odds, and our projection model help you find plus EV plays. Drop it down, you can see odds of different sports books, last 5, last 10, last 15, if that's your jam. This is what we're going to use to find all 6 plays for today. Trying to go 25x here on YouTube. So hit that like button, and we are going to start right here. We're going to go Jabari Smith Jr., more than 13.5 points plus assists. As you can see, it's lined at 14.5. That one point or assist make a big difference when you're finding odds value on prize picks. Our math puts it all together. You can see every sports book has it at 14.5. Just a little bit of juice towards the under, meaning we get value on the 13.5. I'm going to go through the last 5, 10, last 15. Honestly, this is the least important to me. I like to make sure, as long as someone's like never hit it, or then maybe I'll shy away. But you can see he's been over 2 of the last 5 games, 5 of the last 10, and he actually been over 53% of the time in the last 15 games. And our projection model has him at 14.18, projecting him over. Meaning if this play gets bumped, you don't get to it early enough. Well, go back into the DFS Army Proptimizer. Make sure you have access. Link down below. And find a different play, because if it gets bumped, it won't be as strong. But for now, this will be play number 1. We will head on over to prize picks and go Jabari Smith Jr., more than 13.5 points plus assists. Make sure you pick more. That's play number 1. Back into the Proptimizer. Got to find play number 2. We will go. So this is a good example when there's a pass here. Gary Trent Jr., it's points plus assists again. The line says the under. However, our projection model is over. Does not agree with it. An odds-based tool would tell you to play this. We're going to go ahead and pass. Same thing with Kyle Kuzma. Nick Richards, more than 11.5 points. As you see, there was just an update. This tool is updated live throughout the day. Go more than 11.5 points here. Lined at 12.5 of the sports books. Yes, there is a little bit more juice to the under, but still, it's off by a full point. It's been over only 1 of the last 5 games. But he has over 4 of the last 10. So if you're a last 5, 10, last 15 person, you won't like this play. However, Nick Richards, Vegas expects him to get there. It's also with the trade deadline. All these teams are changing up a little bit. Our projection model takes all that data into account. It's projecting him at 12.56 points. Kind of agrees with Vegas. Hey, this line needs to be at 12.5. I get the free point over on prize picks. That's enough for me to make it play number 2. If you are beholden to the last 5, 10, 15, don't make the play. I'm here to just kind of point out where our tools are pointing, give you some insight, what I'm going to be rolling with. But again, don't blind tail if you have to have the last 5, 10, 15 in your favor. To me, Vegas is more important. Play number 3, Amin Thompson, less than 14.5 points. Lined at minus, compositely, it looks like it's actually set at 13.5. You got FanDuel's got it at minus 122, but a lot of these books have it at 13.5 with just a little bit of juice towards the over. Again, not sure why it's bumped up a full point. PointsBet basically has it as a pick 'em at 13.5. He's been under 4 of the last 5 games, 8 of the last 10, and 87% of the time in the last 15. Looks like 13-2. Role is probably changing a little bit on this team due to injury and all that stuff. That could be one of the reasons why here. But still, projection model has him at 10.35 points. Take it on Toronto. I'm going to go ahead and play Amin Thompson less than 10.5 points. We'll flip on over. Not 10.5. What was the number? 14.5 on prize picks. Excuse me. If it gets down to 10.5, definitely don't play it. That is play number 3. Back to prize picks, or to the Proptimizer, I should say. We're going to go Tyrese Maxey, more than 10.5 rebounds plus assists. This is one of those, if you're looking at the last 5, no one's ever going to play it. Lined, it's up all the way up at minus 140 on DraftKings. I like the odds value here, minus 142 at Caesars. A little bit down at FanDuel. If FanDuel's your preferred book, but I think these other books are actually sharper, and they're all in this minus 140 range. It's been over 3 of the last 10. Looks like 5 and 10 under. It's got a good matchup here against Atlanta. That's part of the reason why the projection is over and the Vegas odds are over again. This is nice to have for me. This number, the edge number, this edge number is based on the Vegas odds. That's more important. My 10.5 is where I'm going to go with this. So we'll jump back on over to Prizepicks here. And we'll look for, drop down on me, the Tyrese Maxey play that I just went through. If you can't tell, I had to hit pause and run into the house for a second. Take care of something. So Tyrese Maxey, more than 10.5 rebounds plus assists. That's play number 4. We need 2 more. I hope you're enjoying the free look into the DFS Army Proptimizer. And these 6 plays, if it cashes, you got to join DFS Army. Link down below. Access this tool. I got to scroll up. As you can see, we had an update here while I ran into the house. So we'll stick with Maxey. He becomes technically a high orange play, but we already went through it. That's what we'll roll with. As you see, some of this stuff can jump around a little bit on you. I think I need to leave that play open. Scrolling down. Need to find another play. We're going to pass on Kuzma because the projection is higher than the line. We'll go Kevin Huerter. Less than 7.5 rebounds plus assists. It's lined at pretty much minus 130 at DraftKings, minus 142 at Caesars, minus 135 at BetMGM. He's been under 4 of the last 5, 7 of the last 10, and 10 of the last 15. And our projection model has him at 7. So Kevin Huerter, for a laundry list of reasons, that's going to be play number 5 here to go less than 7.5 rebounds plus assists. That's play number 5. Should have flipped over. Sorry, guys. I queued it up here. I missed the transition. This is play number 5. Now we'll go back and we got to find play number 6. And we'll go Keegan Murray, more than 12.5 points. Lined all the way up at minus 145 at DraftKings, minus 130 at BetMGM. It's 13.5 points over at PointsBet. And so he's been over 5 of the last 10 games and 60% in the last 15. A little bit of a slump here. See if the matchup against Denver breaks him out of that here. Vegas thinks it will. And we're projecting him at 13.82 points. So head on over. Pull up Keegan Murray. And this is going to be play number 6 in the day. We did 6 plays in under 10 minutes. Let's do a recap. Let's get out of here. Jabari Smith Jr., more than 13.5 points plus assists. Nick Richards, more than 11.5 points. Amin Thompson, less than 14.5 points. Tyrese Maxey, more than 10.5 rebounds plus assists. Kevin Huerter, less than 7.5 rebounds plus assists. And Keegan Murray, more than 12.5 points. Make that play, lock that in. That's what we got for today. Those are 6 plays. Hope you enjoyed the content. My camera went a little screwy on me as I got up. So let's do a little adjustment there. Again, hope you like the content. Hit the like button for me. 6 plays from DFS Army. Got deposit matches, promo codes at all the sites. Check it out down below. Appreciate all the support. And here's the daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I'll see you next time.